Hi there, my beautiful Gemini-cancer. Welcome into your June reading. Let's see, what do we have for you? We're going to start here with some overall energy, and then we're going to jump into career and love, okay? So before we get started, I do want to announce that we have a new type of product. It's the Birdies Box. It's a weekly message. It has a different theme every week, and it has a mix of like general stuff for the week, and then we have a personalized message for you. So I feel like it's going to be really great. I'm really excited about this. So definitely have a look if you're interested. It's only at $7. So it's just a little different thing. So let's get into stuff. We have over here Spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. Okay. We have Fox. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. We have Throne, position of authority. We have the month of October. This could be a significant person or something that happened or will happen in October. Or sometimes it's just energy. But we also have happiness. That is always great. And we have Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. That's really nice. I feel like you have a lot of support from family. I'm getting something like you're receiving a lot of love and a lot of support from family, friends, whatever. And it's almost like you don't feel like you deserve it or something like that. Or almost like something happens and you're like, you feel really happy, but it's like, I don't deserve this happiness or something like that. I feel like you're blaming yourself for something. It's like I don't know, because I don't think it's necessarily a thing of like lack of self-worth. I mean, it is obviously related to that, but it's like it is rooted on something different, and it's something about like blame, or like I'm hearing something like I'm a bad person or something like that. I don't know. We're gonna have to look deeper into that. When it comes to career, I kind of feel like these three are connected, and I feel like there's something that maybe didn't work, or I don't know, maybe there's a product that you wanted it to work and it doesn't. There's a project that maybe it didn't go as great, or it didn't have the results that you were expecting. It's like something that you were working on. I feel like it's not really working out. And this could be a job by itself, you know? It could be something that, a job that you were trying to make it work, and then you realize, yeah, this is not for me. It doesn't work. I'm out, And I feel like with this Fox, I feel like you have this potential of being in a position of authority, but you need to think a little bit outside of the box, especially with this shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. If this is something about like a product or a project that didn't work out, or that is kind of crumbling a little bit, you already have all of the pieces. I feel like you just need to build them differently. Okay? Look at it from different perspectives. Try to see how you can, again, join the pieces in a different way. I'm getting something about like marketing for some reason. Maybe it's not the product or the project that didn't work, and maybe you think that it is. Maybe it was just a matter of marketing. You were marketing it wrong. Or the marketing team was doing it wrong. Like, they weren't focusing on the right things. They weren't doing it for today's age. They were very, old school. That doesn't work anymore. It's like, try to look at every single piece of the puzzle and see, okay, this piece, it used to be here. We have 4 pieces, right? This piece used to be here. Is it supposed to? Do I need to look at it in a different way? No, maybe it's actually good. Okay, but maybe this piece, it was here. But now that I look at it, wait, no, maybe it should be here. And like, if you start to mold things a little bit, I feel like things start to work out. Okay? I feel like it's a matter of perspective mainly. All right? And thinking a little bit outside of the box. If this is about a job, I feel like it's like, look at yourself a little differently. Maybe you were trying to go towards this thing for one reason. Maybe it wasn't the right reason, or I don't know, try to figure out what worked, what didn't work, so you can really understand, what do I need in a job? What do I need to build a business? Whatever you're wanting to go towards. Okay? Maybe it was the type, I don't know, let's say you have like 9 to 5 job, and you have like other schedules. Maybe the 9 to 5 did work, but it wasn't in this area. Maybe it's in this area that I need. You know, it's like, again, puzzle yourself. But let's get here into career. Now that we're talking about it, we have focus. If you focus on what you don't want, there's a good chance you might get it. Focus on what you do want instead. There you go. It's like, okay, this is not working. How can we make this work? Focus on the solution. Okay? If this is about a job and it didn't work, don't focus on like, oh, this didn't work. It is important for you to know why it didn't, but then focus, okay, where do I want to go? How can I make this work? What do I want for myself? Okay? So focus on what you do want. Focus on solution. Focus on moving things forward, not on slowing it down. All right? Let's see here with the tarot where we go. What do we have for my Gemini-cancer for June career? Okay. We have the 9 of Pentacles, we have the 2 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Wands, and we have the 9 of Cups. I feel like this is that cliche that usually people say, like, less is more. And especially in the spirituality community, sometimes there's this huge thing of like, you're doing too much. You know, the more you do it, the more you're going to repel or, push away that energy. I feel like it's a little bit that message, because I feel like this has really great potential to be so stable and to be, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, like this already has the right foundation. I feel like it is truly something that can work. I feel like it is something that can bring stability, can bring abundance. I do feel like for a lot of you, this is more about something in specific that didn't work and not so much like the whole job, but take it however it resonates. But I feel like you already have all of the pieces. And I feel like for a very long time, things were working, and I feel like things were actually in a great place. There was independence, there was abundance, there was a lot of joy. With the 2 of Pentacles, I feel like things started to get a little bit wobbly. And then I feel like you tried to make it work by putting in a lot, like a little bit too much energy, too much effort, or maybe in the wrong thing. Okay? Is that thing perspective? Maybe we were focusing on the product and why the product doesn't work. Maybe it's not the product, maybe it's the marketing. Okay? Look at every single piece of the puzzle, not just one part of the piece. Okay? Not just one part of the situation. I feel like you kind of need to, the way that I'm getting this is like create a list, and we even have this, my absolute yes list over here. It's like create a list with every single aspect of this job, of this career, of this product, of this project, every single aspect. What are the teams involved? And maybe this is something that, I don't know, it's a little bit over your paycheck. But with the position of authority, I feel like it could be what sets you apart. Okay? Because I feel like this is something you believe in. I feel like this is something that, I don't know, means something to you. I feel like this is something that you're actually interested in. So look at every single team that is part of this project, of this product, whatever. What are their jobs in this, their roles in this? What are they doing to make this happen? What are the strategies that they are using? Analyze them. Try to think a little differently. Analyze the market. It's like really get yourself out of the box where this is currently in. Okay? And if this is about a job, I feel like it was more of a, with that thing of like you have 9 to 5 and you have other schedules, and then you have this area, I feel like the field you were in, the area you were in, it was the right one, because I feel like you were actually really happy. Maybe the schedule wasn't the best one, but it could be the other way around, because with the 2 of Pentacles, I do feel like for a lot of you, it is a matter of schedule or a matter of logistics, maybe. Because even with the 10 of Wands, that does talk about like doing too much or being tired, right? So it could be a little bit around schedule, but it could be that the job, it's too much for you. So yeah. But I definitely feel like it is more about schedule or more about, you know, those logistic things and not so much the job itself. What do you do? The work itself, you know? But let's get here. These readings are longer than I expected. This is really, really interesting. Because the readings have been quite different. I'm not gonna lie. All right. So we do have over here a library. Take control of your own narrative. Okay, take control. More than take control of your own narrative. It's like take control, take the step, be proactive. Again, I really feel like if you are in a lower position, I really feel like it's gonna set you apart. Okay, but then we have thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. It's not just a product. It's not just the marketing. It's not just the aesthetics. I don't know what goes into this. It's not just one team. Okay, we need to look at it as the whole. You all need to be working together towards the same thing. Okay. So if you're willing to do that, definitely do a little bit of that review of all the teams and really trying to figure out, okay, where is the issue here? Okay, think outside of the box. But let's get here into your love and relationships. We have self. If beating yourself up worked, you'd be thin, rich, and happy. Try loving yourself instead. So this is interesting because we were talking about how you were blaming yourself for something or didn't feel like you deserved happiness. And we even have like if beating yourself up worked. So I really feel like is there something that you're like at the same time I don't know how to express this, but is there something that you're like not forgiving yourself for, or that you think the fault was in you? Like the way that I'm saying this, it could almost be, for example, a relationship that didn't work, a love relationship, and you think that it was only and exclusively your fault. But when we're talking about people, when we're talking about relationships, there are several people in that relationship. It's not just you. It's you and the other person. Whether this was about love, friendships, family, whatever type it was, there's always you and the other person. Or people. But we're talking about one-on-one relationship here. And it always takes two to tango. And it's not to say that, I don't know, let's put this in a really extreme, like you cheated on someone. It's not to say, oh, the fault was in the other person. I mean, you took that action, right? But maybe there was something the other person wasn't giving. Maybe there was something in the other person, or maybe in the relationship that it just wasn't for you and you did this as an escape. Maybe, it's not to justify the actions you took. And again, we're putting this at an extreme. I'm not even getting something like that. But I feel like you're beating yourself up for something here. That it isn't only your part that matters. It takes two to tango. Okay? I'm even getting, if you're, for example, single for a very long time, it's like, oh, maybe I'm the issue. And maybe now you're actually finding someone and they're bringing in that happiness, like, oh, I don't deserve this. Okay? So let's try and work on that self-love this month. Let's see here. What do we have? Yeah, look at that. My goodness. This is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We even have here, like, power couple, Queen and King of Wands. This is a perfect couple, but we have the Fair Ring, we have the King of Cups, we have the Sun, and then we have the Four Cups, Queen and King of Wands. So I really feel like you are connecting here, if this is about relationship, a love relationship. I really feel like you are connecting with someone here that is aligned with you. I feel like this is someone that has a lot of love, a lot of care. They're truly genuine in their intentions for you. It's like they're here for real. They want to give you happiness. They want to give you something still last, essentially. But again, I feel like you're always looking at what happened in the past. Maybe you were the one that was cheated on, right? And I feel like there's just this like huge, maybe not fear, but hesitation when it comes to letting people into your life or allowing yourself to have happiness when it comes to relationships. And I feel like that is a cycle you've been in for some time. And maybe that is something that is not attracting the right type of people. So we need to get out of that cycle. So I need you to do me a favor. Journal. Ask yourself, what are my beliefs about love? And I'm going to be honest with you. My therapist lately has been ChatGPT. It is all about asking the right questions. And that tool can ask you the right questions. So, you can just use a prompt like, ask me 20 questions one at a time about love, about my view on love, about my relationships, about anything that has to do with love. And then in the end, tell me a list of my limiting beliefs. Tell me a list of, my blockages. Tell me a list of the things or the habits that I'm having that are not good for me and that are pushing love away. It can really give you a great perspective on that, okay? But you can do this by yourself, and it's just about journaling. It's just about letting the thoughts out and getting to know yourself, essentially, okay? We need to look at your thoughts of love, at your limiting beliefs about love, and whatever type of love it is, okay? Because you are really connecting with someone beautiful. You're really connecting with a wish come true. This person is absolutely gorgeous. We have lots of fire energy here. Leo, Aries, Sag. We also have Cancer coming through. And we need to be able to accept this because you deserve this. Okay? And then let's work with affirmations. Let's work with giving yourself love too. Okay? Taking yourself out on dates. All of that. Right? But let's get you here some advice. Oh, look at that. Phoenix, how's that for a happily ever after? This is for you. You deserve this. And your gut really want you to have this. Okay? And I really feel like this person could be your happily ever after. But then we have villain. You can always rewrite the story. So whether you were the villain or someone else was, you can always rewrite that story. And there's always something to learn in whatever situation we go through. There is always something to be grateful for in whatever situation we go through, even the bad ones. Okay? And I feel like it is important that you kind of look at those things now. It's not something easy to do, especially the part of gratitude and finding good stuff around that. But really try your best to do it. Because everything in life happens for a reason. What was this reason? It wasn't to push you down. It wasn't to hurt you. It wasn't to, punish you or something like that. The universe, God, whatever you want to call it, it's not like that. It is always trying to make you better. It's always trying to push you to the life that you deserve, to the life that you want, to the person that you can be. And this was a situation like that. So what were they trying to do when this happened? Again, whether you were the villain or someone else was the villain. Okay? And then try to see. I feel like you may see yourself like the villain. Try to see how the other person was the villain. But if it is the other way around, try to see how you are the villain. Okay? I feel like you need a little perspective. Okay? We need to be in the gray. I feel like right now you're only in the black. There is a white. And when you see the white, you can finally be in the gray. And that is where you find balance. Okay? All right. So let's finish this up with some things for you to do. This is especially around self-care, a few habits for you to try out and implement. But let's see. We have release. There's definitely something here for you to release. But we have spiritual bath. We have affirmations. So we did talk about them. And we have cook. So it's interesting that spiritual bath and release showed up. Because water is a great releasing agent. So you can definitely use that spiritual bath with the intention of like, okay, I'm stepping into this water. I'm letting the water take out all of the negative energy in my body and my soul. And when I step out of that water and step out of that bathtub, I'm going to be a renewed person. I'm going to feel great. And I'm going to be healed. Okay? And then again, use affirmations and we have cook. So maybe try out a different recipe. Okay? But my Gemini Cancer, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to check out that new product. Don't forget to check out Patreon if you want to see this personalized for you every single month. And some other extra readings. And that is it. So thank you so much for being here. I love you very much. I wish you the best and hopefully we'll talk very soon. Bye-bye.